Japan is one of my favorite countries when it comes to controversy. And the reason why is the fact that they simply don't give a damn about what the West thinks when it comes to, certain criticisms of their culture, what decisions they're making, anime, manga, shoot, even as far as their kanji, for Pete's sake. Seriously, some people hate the kanji for women when it comes to Japan writing, because it more or less says that they're objects, rather, where a man still has the character for person. But whatever, who cares? I'm here to tell you why Japan doesn't give a damn when it comes to our complaints. Intro, activate. First of all, hello, welcome to Savage Sundays. My name is C-Team Be Emotionless, you can call me Savage, and welcome to Savage Sundays. I did that wrong, but whatever, who cares? Moving on, gonna pretend like that never happened. But before I continue on telling you why Japan doesn't give a damn, please remember to actually like the video and also ring the notification bell as well, so you can be kept up to date whenever I upload, which will be, what's that word that means every day? Oh, daily. So yeah, I know I said that before and then I totally just disappeared off the platform, but who cares? Moving on like that never happened and pretending like that never happened in the first place. Yeah, I've been noticing a lot of Twitter heads on the Twitter, basically, who get everything that they want by complaining, ranting, blah blah blah, getting their way via just absolutely just being annoying, going after Japan. It has been going on for the past few years anyway, and usually it never works out for them because Japan doesn't care about Western society opinions on whatever issues they have. It's kind of embarrassing, actually, the fact that they keep trying and Japan just doesn't budge at all. There's been a lot of things that actually pop up in a lot of anime and manga that I've read that I consider normal, but I do know that a lot of people over here would not understand nor would like whatsoever. And it actually surprises me that it hasn't been canceled yet. But then again, I remember how Japan is, and of course it hasn't been canceled yet. That would be ridiculous. You can't cancel a whole country. Seriously, it's impossible. First of all, I've only been made aware of this because of a YouTube channel called Hirohei, so thanks, man, for popping up my recommendation feed for kind of no reason. I kind of don't really look up controversies in Japan. I kind of don't at all. The most I use with anime and manga in general is to watch random clips that make me laugh, especially from daily lives of high school boys. You should go watch that if you haven't. But anyway, moving on. The best thing about this whole Japan not giving a damn thing, as well as Japan actually knows that a lot of people on Twitter that are in the West are complaining about their anime, manga, and other cultural things that they don't, like, whatever. Shoot, even Japan actually appreciates when the West actually takes up on their culture, but in the West we see as cultural appropriation, and rather they don't care. They're just like, hey, thanks for spreading our culture. I'm glad you think our culture is beautiful, whereas the West were complaining about, oh, you're not Japanese, why are you wearing a yukata, or such as that. Dumb things, first world problems that happen over here. But the best part is, at the end of the day, is that Japan acknowledges this is happening, at least over in the West, but they don't care, so they don't really make a scene about it whatsoever. Anyway, but newsflash, did you know that Japan has a different culture than what we have in the United States of America? Than what they have in Europe. It's completely different. Did you know that? Okay, I'm making this clear because there's a lot of things in anime and such as that, and manga, that even I would deem weird with my set of morals, because I have Western society morals, that isn't very bizarre nor strange over there, like the idea of arranged marriages and such as that, which is apparently a thing that still somewhat happens but not as common anymore, and other things and such that. Even age of consent is different in Japan with certain circumstances that doesn't fly in the West whatsoever. Now, here's another thing that I want to explain. I want to explain that Japan doesn't care about what people on Twitter complaining about whatever their cultural differences set aside. The reason why Japan doesn't really care about what people on Twitter say is because, first of all, you're in the West, and second of all, because Japan makes content for Japanese audiences. The idea that we should complain and eventually they'll bend their will to the audience and we can make them go broke and such as that, Japan doesn't really care. When Japan makes content that is theirs, they're aiming it to the demographic of Japan. A lot of people don't understand that whenever you're watching anime, they're not making it for, you know, Johnny from Arkansas or Bethany from freaking Nebraska or Skylar from California. It's not for any of those people. And also, you know, Devontae from Baltimore. There we go. See, I gave some representation to the brothers because we keep anime alive. But in all seriousness, when they make anime, it's for the Shinsuke of Osaka. It's for the Reina from Tokyo. It's for those group of people to enjoy. They make content for their people. For example, we have things like Family Guy. That's not really meant to transcribe the representation and for the entertainment of Japanese audiences or for, you know, Chinese audiences. I don't even know if Family Guy's allowed in China. I'll be damned, but stuff like that. We don't make content for other countries really for them to sit down and enjoy. So why are we expecting for Japanese, you know, or Japan to make content for what us to enjoy? I actually enjoy Japan's content a lot. I actually watch random Japanese YouTube channels every blue moon, and I won't understand a damn thing that's being said. I'm working on it. I'm practicing Japanese like a good boy, but I still watch them just because I like how different the style of content is in comparison to, well, ours. Ours is a little bit more, I would say, epic, and their style is a little bit more cute. Whatever. So that's kind of the whole cultural differences that we have to understand, and that's exactly why Japan doesn't really give a damn about us complaining in the first place. Personally, at the end of the day, I do think that people on Twitter that go ahead and hate things like Nagatoro or Uzaki-chan, such as that, or even Komi-chan, which I'm surprised they actually hate because that series is wholesome as all hell. Seriously, read the manga. It's wholesome. Or you can watch the anime. I haven't watched the anime yet. I need to go do that. I need to go find it. But whatever. Nonetheless, they should just give up. Just quit. Trust me, it's not going to work. You can't cancel another country's, you know, content. It's not going to work. It's not. How important do you think you actually are in order to make some, you know, let's say making Ghibli deciding to bend the knee and to give you a black trans woman as a main character and to be represented properly in their series? Like, you give up. It's not for you. This is not targeted for the people of America. Why do you think there's not a lot of, you know, other nations' main characters? Now, there are a few things that actually do that. If you want to see an anime that does a great job at, you know, portraying actually other countries in such a way, or at least stereotypes and, you know, other nationalities, I highly recommend you watch the anime 91 Days. Me and Q actually have just started this show, and we didn't know it existed. We're watching the English dub, and it is the best thing ever. If you're gonna watch 91 Days, watch an English dub. If you're watching Japanese sub, you're actually watching it wrong. Yeah, I know. This is actually one of the best dubs we have actually seen thus far. So if you want something like that, then of course they have something like that. But vast majority of the time, anime isn't meant to aim for, you know, so you can fill yourself in. A lot of anime that is created, that is popular, is a self-insert kind of thing, where you can actually, the main character is boring as hell, plain toast bread, and you can just project yourself onto. And the thing is, it's mainly for the Japanese dudes. Sorry, random black dude from Atlanta, GG's, cause that you can't implement yourself into Takuya because he's Asian. Actually, you can probably still do it if you have a great imagination and you have similar personalities, and honestly, you shouldn't really care too much about race in the first place. Honestly, just get over it. It's not that big of a deal. Focus more about what's on the inside. That's what I think. But, you know, tis what tis. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, cookies and milk, and also ring the notification bell so you can be up. Yeah, I messed up the outro, but I'm gonna keep going anyway. Ring the notification bell so you can be kept up to date on whenever I upload, which is every day, damn it. That means the word daily. I said that wrong, but once again, pretending like I didn't. I hope to see you guys next time. Jane.